Welcome to Summit Racing in McDonough, Georgia. I'm Steve Kester, the retail manager, and today is an exciting day in the retail store. Come inside. I want to show you we're going to do a live car reveal. Atlanta Auto Restoration did this restoration for this car, and David Hamilton, the owner of the car, has not seen it yet. So this is the first time right here. So welcome guys to Summit Racing. Mark, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
This is Mark Engel from Atlanta Auto Restoration. David Hamilton, the owner of this car, this beautiful red cover. And look forward to revealing that for you today. And who do we have here?
This is my granddaughter, Madeline.
All right, Madeline's going to help us today with the reveal. Are you ready, Madeline? Pretty exciting, huh? Yeah, it is. Hey, first I want to, Mark, if you would, tell me a little bit about Atlanta Auto Restoration. What do you do there? What's it about?
We do anything from frame up, frame off, ground up, restorations, service, all in between. I prefer to do the bigger jobs because the bigger jobs are no stone unturned. Yeah, you know, there's no excuse in the end of why something don't work, this and that. So that's pretty much it.
So how did the partnership come between Summit Racing and Auto Restoration to do this reveal here at the retail store in McDonough?
Well, actually, I was at the SEMA show back in October, and I was actually getting ready to hop on the plane, and Steve called me up and ran the idea across me. And at first, I was like, I don't know. I'm not a big public person, so when he mentioned it, I was kind of back and forth on it. And of course, the plane ride home and thinking about it over the next week or so, I said, you know what, it's a good idea. I like it.
Well, I got to tell you, Mark, it's been our pleasure to be a part of the build. You know, there's 48 different manufacturers that you guys purchased from Summit Racing to be put on this car, and just really a good partnership. And thank you for that, David. If you would tell me, how did you acquire the car? How long have you owned the car? What is the story behind the car?
Well, we purchased the car in 2005. My son was driving and senior in high school, and we needed a third family vehicle. I always said I'm not going to buy my kids a car.
Okay.
But we were looking for a used car, and during that shopping process, his mindset was slightly different than mine. And he came across this car, and it had been began life as a blue Malibu. It was built in Dorville, and somewhere along the way, somebody had done a kind of halfway SS clone rebuild on it. And it was older restoration and frankly not that good of a restoration. So we drove the car for about a year, and at that point it started having some mechanical problems. We elected to take it apart, the idea being to restore it.
So what made you choose Atlanta Auto Restoration?
Well, initially I was going to do this myself, or I had delusions of doing it myself. And it just became obvious over time that if I wanted to drive it during my lifetime, I needed to find someone to help me with it.
Hey, just so you know, a lot of us can relate to that.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
So Mark I found through word of mouth, made a phone call, we talked for about half an hour. A couple days later he came out to look at the car, and he felt it had all the potential. And unfortunately at that time the economy was turning down, and my job was kind of in jeopardy. So it languished for about another 8 years.
Okay.
Before I finally felt comfortable, making the investment.
Sure.
Mark's just been fantastic.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I know he's been a good partner for us and Summit Racing, and we thank you, Mark, for that. Well, without any further ado, why don't we go ahead and reveal this car to David and his family.
Maddie, you want to help?
You want to come over here and help pull the cover off? Yeah, okay. All right, guys, well, let's grab a corner of the cover, and let's get ready to reveal this thing for the first time at Summit Racing. Here we go.
2, 3,
Isn't that interesting? David, what's your thoughts on the car, seeing it for the first time like this?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
Absolutely beautiful. Everything I hope.
That is something. Mark, you want to kind of give us a tour on the car, what all you guys did at Atlanta Auto Restoration with the car?
Yeah, I can. Basically, it's a complete build. powder coated frames. David had, like he had said, had started a lot of that. Powder coated frame, powder coated chassis, all rebuilt, disc brakes all the way around it. Of course, all new chrome, trim, upholstery, you name it, it's new.
Well, why don't we pop the hood on it?
Yeah.
Let's really check this thing out. So what's the cubic inches on the motor? Wow, check that out.
Cubic inch on the motor was 402, so it is a clone.
Look at that.
David had started rebuilding the engine, just kind of ran out of time. We ended up, taking it over, finishing it out, detailed it out, got everything running good.
And that is absolutely
We
amazing.
ended up keeping the factory air conditioning on the car.
Right. That's a good look for the car too.
I like it.
It really does.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I sure have seen a lot of Summit parts on this car, man. Looks good. Why don't we step over and take a look at inside the car real quick? David, why don't you open up the door on your car?
Come on in.
So it looks like a 4-speed car, right? Yeah. Man, that is beautiful. And also, David, we included for you back here, you got your Summit jacket, a Summit fold-out chair,
Nice.
a cooler, a couple of t-shirts, and a couple of hats. So you're set up for your first car show, which, we got the Atlanta Motorama coming up.
Yeah, it'll be there.
So we want that to make sure it's at the Atlanta
It'll be
Motorama.
there with all that Summit
today.
gear.
Yeah, we've got an application for you today. We'll let you fill out, okay?
Fantastic. We'll do it.
Very good. Very good. All right.
I appreciate it. I really do.
Want to go jump in the driver's seat real quick and let's go check it out? All right, David, have a seat in here and tell me how it feels.
Oh, it feels amazing. Wow. It reminds me of my childhood, the Fisher trim on the door panel, body by Fisher, and it's just, wow, it's like a time machine. Fantastic.
Very nicely done restoration for sure. Congratulations to you, David. I know you're going to enjoy a lot of family fun with this. Make sure you got the granddaughter and your son out there, everyone, the whole family enjoying this thing. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Steve.
All right, thank you for allowing us to have the car in the showroom, and we'll keep it for another week or two, and so people can come by and check it out. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you, David.
Have a good day.